Okay, so Mayor Mon Dipshit here decided to have his little rally with Bernie Sanders, the guy with 3 houses and wants to tax the rich. Fuck it. Fucking people fall for that shit all the time. They're rich. You think they're going to tax themselves? Okay, so Mamdani puts out his government-run grocery store. He proposed it yesterday, I believe. So, I went to look and see how well those really do. And I look at my research and it says, government-run grocery stores have generally failed due to high operating costs, consistent financial losses, and supply chain changes. Okay? And these are the ones that have failed. Erie Market in Kansas. Purchased by the city, they were financially losing $132,000 a month. Sunfresh City Market in Kansas City, Missouri. They were, despite substantial taxpayer support, the city-owned location closed after facing insurmountable challenges, including high crime rates, labor issues, and supply chain. Baldwin, Florida. The town operated its own market for 5 years, but was forced to close in 2024 because of low foot traffic and inability to break even. Proposed New York City. However, critics, the need for public options, blah, 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 over corporate supply chains. Here's the problem with most politicians when it comes to grocery stores. If you look up what grocery stores make in profit, it's 1 to 3% depending on the store. That's what they make in profit. Okay? So they're not getting rich off you. They're doing well, but they ain't getting very rich off you. Places like Walmart get rich off the rest of their crap. Which I got to buy jeans from soon. Anyway. Critics argue this would likely result in further taxpayer-funded losses and hurt nearby independent bodegas. That's the other thing. The problem with a free grocery store or low-cost grocery store is the city is opening it up on city-owned buildings. Okay? They got to renovate the whole fucking thing, make it food safe, whatever they have to do. So that's millions of dollars right there. It says it's going to keep it from having property taxes. And the wages are going to be higher for the workers in there. And the groceries are going to be cheaper. So there's going to be no profit turn. You're going to have to pay people, and he proposes $30 an hour. And there's probably going to be lines because of the food supply chain. Okay. So, but he thinks he can change the world. Okay, that's fine. If that's what you think, go right ahead. When it fails miserably, because he wants to open 5 of them. When the first one fails miserably, what are you going to tell the people in New York City? Oops. Because the bodega down the block, who has to pay property taxes, people who work there, have to stay open 24 hours a day. The bills mount. Insurance, electricity, supply, taxes, insurance. They have to pay all that. And if you make something cheaper because it's city run, and we all know how the city runs things, he might not be able to survive the closing of that place because it's eventually going to close. Anything the government runs is absolute shit. Anything. They have no fucking clue what they're doing. So when this fails miserably, what are you going to tell the communist mayor? And he is, because he canceled all public outdoor celebrations for the 250th birthday on July 4th. They were going to drop the ball. Now Times Square is close to that. Times Square. Squares. Listen to me. But Times Square is now closed. Other than if you have a hotel and you're going to be inside. Outside like they do on New Year's Eve. No, you can't do that now. And he calls it because the World Cup is in town. It's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of shit. The World Cup isn't playing until close to the finals, which is July 19th. So he's full of shit. This is what the people of New York City voted for. And now, I doubt highly they're kicking themselves because they're stupid. Because they're stupid. They fell for it. Like they always do. They're going to fall for it with fucking Kathy Hochul. Kathy Hochul says, no, I'm not raising taxes on the rich. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Well, guess what? As soon as she gets back in office, because the Republican candidate is a fucking boob. That's a sacrificial lamb if I ever saw one. But he's a fucking boob. And he won't get elected. He's not getting in. End of story. He's already down 15 points in the polls. All right? If you believe polls, he's going to get fucking trounced. And he's old. Get rid of these old people already. Holy fuck, I don't need old people. And he used to run Nassau County, I think. Yeah, that place turned financially. So, regardless, once November hits, once December hits, or January of next year, we're going to get fucked there in New York. And you're going to see more and more people leaving. She's already begging for the millionaires who left to come back. And they told her, go shit in your hat. So, we're going to see how well this grocery store does. And it's going to take like a fucking year to even build it up. Assholes you vote for. You vote for assholes. Booyah.